Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacaster from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda, the only sanctioned source of community entertainment in these dark and terrible times. Off here to 1 vs 1 on Rechnaya Pereprava. In the north, it is NVMDude, fighting for America, freedom, democracy, taking on the role here of the 5th Armored Division with airborne troops featuring Pathfinders, 50 cals, paratroopers, Paradrop anti-tank guns, and the P-47 rocket strafe. We got top rough-net tank there on south. That is Achill or Achill. Not so sure how to pronounce that one. But we got NVMDude, and he's got here German Infantry elite troops, and in a surprise twist, mobile defense with double infantry and Panzergrenadiere. And as always, please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and press that bell button. Do subscribe. That'd make me very happy. Yes, that would slightly feed the YouTube algorithms, so they won't consume me instead. Also, big thanks to my patrons, supporters without which the episode and so many others would not have been possible without their heroic contributions to my war funds. So big thanks to those chaps. You can join the ranks by pledging on Patreon or just donating a bit there as well. Links are in the video description. Anyways, here, a bit of much going on. We got early Pathfinders, if NVMDude. In 1-1 engagement, Pathfinders can sort of take on the average German infantryman quite well due to their carbines and marksman rifles. Of course, in large engagement, they do tend to hit a bit of a brick wall. We got standard Grenadier MD42 here from Achill, and other Grenadiers go on the way. They will have to see what it goes for, but certainly German infantry or elite troops look very likely. Though, of course, we could see a surprise twist with mobile defense. I mean, it's there for a reason. Perhaps just to lull the opponent into a false sense of security, and then boom, German infantry. More rifling away for NVMDude. Bit of movement here in the centre. Ground point C's looking to perhaps slowly outmaneuver the Germans through the south. We shall have to see. Rifle squad halfway down there. Going to push for the curve point. Of course, that does mean it's going to have the flank here exposed. So the group do have Grenadiers to cover that exact eventuality. Pathfinder going about, engaging the Grenadiers. Just beyond the anchor fire there, the MD42. Just beyond the range. Grenadiers falling back. Machine remaining position. Rifle squad moving out there. Bit of a standoff here by the cop on there. Achill's going to make the push. Achill. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that name. We got Rifle Squad flanking up in before 2 then. Now focus on the Pathfinder behind heavy car Rifle Squad from the other side as well. Here catching here the German player in a bit of a twisty pincer. Thumbs up there to NVMDude. Solid maneuver there. Grenadiers M4 being routed. Heavy fire being unleashed upon the German infantry as Achill's advance is completely thrown over and routed. Good work there by NVMDude. Moving towards the centre victory point here. We got there the captain on the way for NVMDude. Rifling headed Grenadiers in a fight. Seizing the centre victory point there. Really good push there by NVMDude, or counter push here. Grabbing the northern point here. No, I believe both players are in the top 100 range. You just can't specifically remember where. So these aren't exactly novices you're being visited upon. We got captain on the way for NVMDude. North Pioneer seizing the point here. And we got German infantry. Some things never change because they're quite good and effective. So yeah, no surprise there from Achill. Fortunately, most German players end up being great users of it. They just go for the veteran Grenadiers and most of the other stuff, which despite being really good, tends to get overlooked, unfortunately. Got pushing south with MD42, leaving just the Grenadiers and the Pioneers and the troops up north, a bit more risky. Ambulance there for NVMDude, and I believe we're also seeing some tech up there at the same time. I'd wager the lieutenant. But no, yeah, he's going for the captain there. That'll mean pack houses, anti-aircraft half-tech, and anti-tank as they're killing the Germans. He has got tech on the way there. We could see a fast 250 half-track. Probably not. But we could. We shall, of course, no, we do get the 250 half-track. We do get some slightly less atypical German infantry usage since most players, despite going for the doctrine, rarely if ever make use of the 250 half-track, despite it actually being quite good in the right player's hand, particularly with a Stormtrooper squad or Panzergrenadier squad inside. They can do some heavy damage to infantry. We got the captain with a B-Art already here for NVMDude. Very good. South here, Pathfinders in the building. Machine gunning back. They're quickly flanked by the Pathfinders. May fleshed out. 250 half-tech almost done. Pioneers with the flamethrowers there, waiting in the base for the half-tech to arrive and give them a ride into the heart of battle. Holding up the centre here. We got Grenadiers going to fly here from the captain moving from the north. Oh, I didn't give them a divisional name. Let's just go with Panzerdivision. One of the divisions actually the most heavily mechanized for its infantry in the entire war of the Germans. That said, in Normandy they lost most of their half-techs very fast. As the commander of the division, suffice to say, underestimate the power of Allied air power and sort of lost most of the half-techs pretty rapidly. But on paper, they actually had half-techs for every battalion of infantry. which was incredibly rare. But there you go, 250 rushing out, troops being suppressed out in the open, 250 after could possibly win and finish them off there. No additional troops to get manpower flow there, can't be caught here. It's half-track charges in the lighter Schützenpanzerwagen. Machine gun there are troubled, half-track moving about to try and deal with them, opening up with flamethrower submachine guns and of course the machine gun mounted in the front. Note there's also a spot on the back of the half-track for a supporting Panzer Grenadier squadron, so the half-track to mount the machine gun on. There was a feature on all half-tracks, be the 250 or 251. Little fun fact there. And so all 250 and 251 half-tracks have 2 machine guns. Technically, they did have some half-tracks with 3 machine guns, but I believe they were for the French converted half-tracks of the 2nd Panzer Division in Normandy. I believe there were some versions. I believe the Pioneer half-track they actually had a 3rd machine gun mounted on the side, or at least room for it. Fun fact there. Sniper for Achill here. A popular pick versus the Americans. You can sort of bleed them out. There we got the antenna ready here for NVMDude. So sniper out. So far NVMDude and the Americans are a bit on the back foot here versus Achill and his Germans. Leading the charge here with the lighter Schützenpanzerwagen. Right, then he caught with a flame for a half-track. Or the flame for a filled half-track, was probably a better way to put it. Causing a lot of damage there. Close to Veterans 1 already as well. Anti-tanker nearby, half-track looks like going to get away from it though. I think NVMDude may want to begin pushing that westwards here, trying to avoid the eastern side and just push westwards with the fuel bomb there, maybe try and catch Achill there a bit off guard. Let's see what it goes for next though. He could follow up with light vehicles to back up the half-track here. 222s could be a sort of an interesting addition there. Of course, we'll just go for Pack 40s. You could even like go for another 250 half-track though. I don't really think I've seen any player go for more than one of these at any one time. There you go, go wipe here on the rifle squad. NVMDude there makes a bit of a tactical misjudgment, and Achill punishes him. Hospital they're leaving on the German player of NVMDude with 3 infantry squad from 4. More can with Achill as he loses a squad of his own, so I suppose they ended up being a reasonably equivalent exchange. There you go, anti-tank gun though misses the half-track. Anti-aircraft half-track for NVMDude. And the 5th Armoured half-track that takes a nice hit. Anti-tank should be able to finish it off here if it can catch up. And looks like it cannot. But meanwhile, as all this is happening, NVMDude dispatch the reasons on a small mission towards the west to see his points away there as Achill is focused on the centre. Thumbs up to NVMDude. Half-track and lane, of course, used the captain to speed up the production, but seems like he is not a fan of that, unfortunately. They did actually use on me, so thumbs up to that. Thumbs up. Half-track on the way. Bit of skirmishing. Up north here, point being seized. Got veteran Grenadiers appearing for Achill, and we got another Grenadier on the way there. No Panzer Grenadier or Stormtroopers, and no further tech either. Got the captain moving ahead. He half-track though, right about done there for NVMDude, and it is worth noting Achill does not have any anti-tank weapon, so he's being rather confident here versus NVMDude in a very bold and brazen manner. And this could certainly backfire on him, I think, quite aggressively, as the anti-aircraft half-track will proceed to chew right through him. I mean, he doesn't have any anti-tank guns, I don't think we've seen any telemines, and he doesn't have Panzerschrecks either, so he has no real manner of which to stop this anti-aircraft half-track coming in here from NVMDude and the 5th Armoured Division. I'm not really going to do this there, punching holes in the walls and the windows. Going for a cut point push again, we're going to use MD42 and a sniper this time, backing up. Of course, the flank is exposed to the anti-aircraft half-track. Though he does have Vengeance 1, the MD42, so theoretically, if he can bait the half-track into that correctly timed, it can work, but that obviously requires it set up in time, which is, to the experienced viewer, you might notice it is not set up. Using the southern victory point, we got 471 to 418. Machine gun set up back here, nothing further going on in the base of Achill, but there you go, like to make a nice company up. It's going to be a Pack 40. Most likely. NVMDude can of course also consider going for a Pack House. You could just go for regular mortars, to be honest. You could also maybe consider sneaking in some paratroopers soon, some elite infantry with some heavy firepower there. Could give Achill a bit of a problem as well there, with the Thompsons or even the Browning light machine guns. Or of course, just go for weapon racks and begin handing out bars like it's Christmas. American Christmas. Everyone gets a gun on American Christmas. Look, kids, it's American Santa Claus with American guns. Made in Mexico, but still very American, because we said American. But there you go. Paratroopers out there from NVMDude, also courtesy of American Santa Claus. Adding the Thompsons there on the way for them, very good. Grenadiers heading for the southern victory point. Pathfinder Company holding back the Grenadiers a bit. Bit of a standoff here. Pack 40 on the way there for Achill. Northern point being secured by the Grenadier. Filling up the half again with the Pioneer, halfway to 22 on that one. Grenadiers holding back here. Bit of a quiet here between the two, both sides squaring each other up before making the big push. Grenadiers up near. Looks like Achill's planning something in there. That's interesting. Thompson's almost ready there with the top on the paratroopers. There we go. The Thompson was a potent yet expensive and heavy submachine gun. On top of that, the rounds were particularly large, which also meant you could carry less around on you, which was one of the reasons why the Soviets did not like the Thompson, and so the Americans, well, the Brits, of course, which had better logistics, because so went for it. But it's a little fun fact there. But there you go, half-track rushing for rear, since they're being outmaneuvered due to that. Paratroopers nearby won't be able to stop the half-track. They could maybe do some damage for the Thompsons, but nothing to actually really stop it. There you go, ends up retreating. Assault here's not making much progress there for Achill either. We got a bit of skirmishing up north here. Grenadiers caught here by the captain on the Ralph squad. Going to be retreating as well. Things are getting very hot all of a sudden. As NVMDude and Achill clash for control of this swampy, soggy marshland. Got Telemines down here, obviously trying to catch the half-tech on that. Very good. No tech yet for Achill. He's definitely got the fuel for it, so you should consider. NVMDude's a bit short on fuel, but he may, of course, want to consider artillery to blast his way through Achill's lines. And put some pressure on him. Just called to have to do what he does. I also feel like NVMDude really wants to put more pressure on the north side. I feel like he's sort of being allowing Achill to dictate the flow of the fighting, which is a bit risky there. But you could easily just make great gains in the north and maybe cause Achill to slightly lose his cool with a good push in the right angle. But oh well. Achill's still not taking up. We got a medic bunker on the way there. He's got almost all three on his squads upgraded as well with veteran squad leaders. And there you go. Half to recorded by the paratroopers. The reactions half to going down this will deal with it. Anxiety going for the center victory point, but easily routed. We got rifle grenades, also regular grenades. There we go, regular grenades. I could only hear the sounds ahead, so I guess it was one of the two. But there, grenades falling back, unable to deal with the half track. Lacking anti-tank weapons. Gonna be sniping up in the center. Pathfinder squad though might be able to catch the sniper and kill it. Oh, there we go. Will he realise it? Will he time? No, he's getting spotted first. But there you go, up top of the sniper, and the sniper gets away. Close one there though. For NVMDude. Close one. Captain pinned down up north. Pathfinder's machine gun half to be caught in front of the pack 40 by the Grenadiers to get the Pantherfast off. After the looks like it will be able to escape. But it's going to be a narrow one. It's going to be an incredibly narrow one. Even then it may not be enough. Didn't make it. A paratrooper though taking advantage of this opportunity to go in a flank here. Quick grenade off as well on the Grenadiers and the pack 40. And could see a YP particularly pop tactical assault. He doesn't go for it. Doesn't go for it. He's almost got the pack 40 there. And there you go. Pack crew is out of the war. Nice flank there. We got the 250 coming in, but still he can probably hit it with that tank rifle and then steal the pack and turn against and take out the 250 half track. Sniper that's nearby. There you go. Gets one the pack. Gunners retreating. Looks like the half track also does get to escape. Gets the pack crew there. Series of close engagements here. Achill is finally taking up. NVMDude isn't quite. He could consider more paratroopers here, or he could go for an anti-tank gun more. Ralph squad having kept the half track, gaining victory 2, and there goes second paratrooper squad for NVMDude. And the 5th Armour. Not often we see that many paratroopers in action. There you go. Oh, he makes a mistake. He makes a mistake with the sniper, and the sniper gets executed by the paratroopers. No mercy shown there by NVMDude and the 5th Armour Division. And generally none was expecting the actual war given either. Most snipers were pretty much just executed when they were captured. Just people suspected being snipers as well. Which got a lot of German troops caught behind enemy lines and just shot for that. There we go. Assault and hold here, but Achill does lose the Pioneers. Of course, lost half, and the Pioneers go on top of the pack. 40 doesn't crew that, but there you go. Good push from the Assault and hold. 2 thumbs up there. He's actually making more use of German Infantry than most of our players who go for German Infantry ever do. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Also, Assault and hold is just generally good, in particular with Panzer Grenadiers and Storms. The veteran Grenadiers are also quite good with it. So, heavy push here. Paratroopers squads right there. Getting light machine guns. Grenadiers taking casualties out in the open there. The tree line not quite up so much cover there. Paratroopers, though, being bled out by these assaulting furious veteran Grenadiers. But there you go. Light machines about to get ready there to kill down some crowds. Up north, big push here by the Paratroopers. Second off squad. And there you go. Grenadiers, they're being hosed down now as the light machine guns finally get found somewhere under the floorboards. Hard works? I don't know. Possibly Canadian squirrels. But Carl, where do these guns come from? Don't question it, Joe. Just don't. Last man to do that ended up packed up in a sack of walnuts. Don't ask. Go on the center point here. And he's right. We got plenty sitting out here, banging the base knife figure on there for Achill. He can build the Support Corps, probably should. As for NVMDude, he's also got the Major out there, very good. He's not got the Pack 40 as well. Here's the suddenly Achill is in a bit of a bad spot. He underestimated, NVMDude, he underestimated American ingenuity and spirit. That said, he can get out of tank fast here and hit NVMDude. At which point, NVMDude's going to learn how to not underestimate German steel. If he gets it in time. Grenadiers are being hosted down the Pathfinders, and the captain proving to be a formidable force. And oh dear, that's another wipe here. Too much going for Achill, and he's struggling here to keep up with the rapid pace now. Then NVMDude is gaining sufficient momentum here. He needs to get that Support Corps Schnell, and there you go, another Assault and hold. 2 thumbs up again, like great stuff. It's just such an overlooked ability, and I'm surprised more Wehrmacht players aren't using it because, again, it is an incredibly powerful ability with the Wehrmacht. And in fact, I say it's critical because personally, one of my reasons why I actually go for the Toxin, actually not for the veteran squad leaders that do also like the ability in the Panzer Grenadiers, it's actually because of Assault and hold, because it's such a great ability when used correctly. Plus, I like Storms from the 250 half-tank, certainly that's that, but Assault and hold is actually one of the primary reasons you should be going for this Doctrine. If you're not, I'm actually going to think you're, you know, a bit silly. Grenadiers on the fire here, going for the car point here. And again, just with a few Grenadiers using Assault and hold, he's actually able to throw back Achill quite a bit, but he, you know, bit back. They still need to get some armor out soon. Otherwise, even like Assault and hold, it's not going to be able to carry him much further. He also needs to upgrade these chaps, very good. Support Corps finally done. He can go for, actually, he has the fuel for 2 Panther 4, so obviously needs the manpower. NVMDude down to 194 versus 460 of Achill. Bit of a critical difference then, victory point between the two. Run the northern point. Going to sneak about here. Machine gun holding against the advancing paratroopers and pathfinders. There we go, Panther for Achill and the Panzerlehr Panzer Division. Got the paratroopers moving from the north here. About to hit the Achill, and there you go. Need to treat those Grenadiers now. And they actually pop Tactical Assault. I think they had a chance to get actually kind of wiped, but they are incredibly good with Tactical Assault. I mean, generally any unit with a Tactical Assault or Tactical Advance, or whether they call it Tactical, I don't know, Boogie Woogie, I mean, it's incredibly good whether if you know how to use it. Like, these are incredibly powerful abilities, just most people never use them. You do quite a bit of skill that's set up, which I imagine is why most people, you know, never use them, but they are incredibly powerful. Machine gun there being flanked here with the paratroopers. And this is the paratroopers, got Essence, and we got the Major nearby as well. We got the Sherman halfway done, the NVMDude. Panther was about to ride here for Achill, and again, he can soon go for another one. Of course, NVMDude does have double anti-tanks. In fact, I think Achill should go for some mortars. He needs artillery, I think, to help broaden his combined arms suite here against the Americans. Also, to deal with the anti-tank guns. Troops are back for reinforcement healing. Machine gun sitting out there. Panther 4 rushing northwards. Adding a pin out machine gun, very good. And there you go, M4A3 showing up for NVMDude. There you go, I've got around common 5 from the Panther 4. Grenadiers need to retreat though. P47 available here for NVMDude. Bravo squad, they're close to being hosted out. Sherman sitting out there, adding. Should I add the 50 cal there, honestly? Of course, he might be setting up now for the P47 rocket strafe. And now Achill can actually go for another Panther already, and that'll certainly be a good move. There we go. So he's going to be having 2 tanks right here versus NVMDude with only 1. Though, of course, NVMDude does have the power of 2 anti-tank guns. So it's not like he's in a ton of trouble yet. Though if Achill can silence those 2 anti-tank guns, NVMDude's going to be in a lot of trouble very fast. Of course, getting some mortars out there would be a very good addition there for Achill. Very good addition. Need to retreat like an idiot. Squat the Pathfinder's Pereprava combat with that machine. I think it's a bit of a problem for them. Got the unit there though. Mind the loss here for the Americans. Those guys need to retreat now though. Panther 4 setting out. And second one right about ready as well. There you go. Anti-tank here in the Panther 4. Piercing the frontal armor. Bit of movement up north. Pioneers in the fire. Pereprava ping, there you go. Tax assault, there we go. 2 thumbs up to NVMDude. As a reminder, the Pioneers suddenly lose a lot of health very fast thanks to that one. He was actually lucky they didn't get wiped. But he had been like half a second slow to retreat, they would have been wiped for sure. And that ability can just have German infantry melt. Certainly, I would say a sign that NVMDude is actually a reasonably well-skilled American player, because most average ones never make use of stuff like this, despite it being really good. Weapon racks finally happened there for NVMDude. A bit late on that, but better late than never. Back here, nothing further going on there for Achill. He's got 2 Panther 4s ready, but he's a bit short on other troops to support them. Whereas, I mean, NVMDude's a little bit short, but he has the Pereprava to back them up, and they do make for some very solid assault infantry to support your tanks when attacking. Like, they can just lay down some serious firepower fast and clear obstacles that'll slow down your tanks. Wow, triple paratroopers. I'm really starting to like this guy. Panther 4 the strength to the M1 anti-tank there, though. Down to half health. Achill meanwhile hasn't even bothered with stormtroopers or panzer grenadiers. Shameful. But there you go, 3rd Pereprava squad there. Landing clear of any squirrels. Very good. Adding more light machine guns. There's going to be some serious firepower now that Achill's infantry has to contend with. We got 383 was on 93. Panther 4 going for the Sherman. Shots going off here back and forth. Need to put back in the Panther 4 already though. There we go. Bit of a mistake there. Panther 4 almost knocked out already. Yikes. But he does manage to pull off just in the nick of time, but leaves the Gunners exposed in front of the Sherman. Finding in the center of the MG42, gating here NVMDude forces, only a Pereprava squad left behind here as the rest are caught in the furious stream of lead there from the MG42. Pereprava the route as they get flanked by the Gunners. Sherman considered far away there though. Both Panther 4s in fact need repairs, so you get more pioneers and should upgrade this one with veteran squad leaders by the way. Though theoretically they'll try and go for more Panther 4s, but right now I think the priority should be repairing the ones he has before going for more ones. He is going for the 3rd one though first, but he definitely needs more pioneers, and he definitely should upgrade this one, since the 5th pioneer means the unit repairs faster. So definitely should be a priority there for Achill. Meanwhile, NVMDude can soon go for more Shermans here versus his German opponent. But yeah, lots of paratroopers here. Lots of paratroopers. Troop reinforcing healing. Sherman good to go. Entering up north here. NVMDude looks like he's lining up for assault. We got bazookas in the echelons. That's about it. I mean, he's already got so many guns on the paratroopers. I guess he feels like he doesn't need to upgrade the rifle. Is a bit superfluous. Hey, can't we get some guns? You already got guns, but bigger guns. Well, you got bigger guns at home, so shut up. Aww. Troops out it. Panther up north, rifle. Yep, paratroopers falling back. Quick dodge. Still not fixing all the Panther 4s here. He definitely needs more pioneers, and he really should consider some mortars as well here versus NVMDude. And particularly on a smaller map like this also, mortars is just a good investment. So, not really much of an excuse then not to go for them, to be honest. The reason they're being hammered on the Panther 4, but the Panther 4's getting hit by the anti-tank guns. And the reason there you go, he even uses take aim. 2 thumbs up again. NVMDude is He's not quite Dave, but he's actually scoring some points on the Dave scale of, you know, good American players. Oh, hits the tunnel line, but unfortunately, due to the sheer state of Achill's tanks, he can't easily catch up with it. He needs more pioneers, and he's still not getting enough of them. He's not even upgrading these chaps again. Bit of an oversight there by Achill. Bit of an oversight. Need to fix up those Panzer IVs schnell. I mean, at this current going rate, he's definitely not going to get any medals for his tank repairs. In fact, fun fact, well, they're actually, mechanics during the fighting normally receive the Iron Cross for their skill in getting German tanks back in line of action. Those for the, I think it was the first or second SS Panzer Corps. But basically, Sepp Dietrich, that was actually the first Panzer Corps there, that sort of gave them medals because of their efforts in repairing tanks. But there goes Sultan Hope again. Thumbs up to that, but he definitely was too slow in getting up pioneers to help repair his tanks. Like, when you got like 2 to 3 tanks, 1 pioneer squad, even with minesweepers, is not enough. So again, he really should be going for veteran squad as well. But nice to see him using the ability again. Great stuff there. Again, very overlooked ability, despite again, I think being incredibly good. Which is sort of a bit weird there. Prep going up, he needs to retreat the grenades now before pop tactical assault, and there you go. Achill narrowly gets him out of there, but what could have been a very, well, Swiss cheese situation. Now the Predator was getting focused down there, but the Grenadiers popping a grenade there. Jackson moving up there. So there you go, 2 pioneer squads with minesweepers, which help for the repairs. Shum sitting up there as well. Grenadier squad routed. Panzer Force just awaiting the repairs. Grenadiers caught in retreat, got 291, was on 87. Northern Nick 1 useful rifle machine gun, they're retreating. Pack 40 sitting out there for NVMDude. Looks like we're getting into the excitement. Pathfinder's hanging back. There you go, 50 cal being dropped in all of a sudden, not a bad idea though. And again, one reason also Airborne is actually a pretty good doctrine. You got flexibility, like don't have to go for both commanders. If you want machine guns and tank guns, you can just go for one of the platoon command posts and then just pop in what else you need from Airborne. So thumbs up to NVMDude. Ooh, straight hit with the Panzer IV, insufficient support. They're definitely not a great move there by Achill. He does dodge another shot, and the Kings be pushing out the perch, we need to be careful still. Great hit there, tearing out a huge chunk of the structure, leaving it a lot less structurally safe. Fighting up north here, Ralph being pushed back by the gun NVMDude. Jackson Panther going, Jackson Shum going after the Panther gun from the perch as they advance. Trying to pop a grenade, and he split up the Grenadiers. Oh dear, he needs to retreat those paratroopers now before they get annihilated. 247 to 187. Panther 4 still almost good to go for Achill. He will still benefit from a mortar as well. Going for a 4 Panzer IV. Wow, he's going for a full Panzer platoon. Well, almost. I think a full Panzer platoon was 5 Panzer IVs. So that's a lot of Panzer IVs. That is a lot. Paratroopers from the fire here. Panther IV's going to need to hold engaging them. And will NVMDude be able to resist such an assault? I mean, he does have 2 tanks to show him the Jacks plus bazooka, so he can master firepower. It's going to depend, I think, I guess, A, in how he reacts, but also in how Achill pulls off the attack. I mean, if Achill pulls off poorly and sloppily, NVMDude could deal with it, but on the hand, or if he just pulls off really good defense, there might also be some chances there. He hasn't laid down mines, though, so that would actually help a lot against dealing with such a sheer Scotland assault there. So we also remember to use Assault and Hold to back up that as well. There you go. 4th Panzer IV ready. Mine goes off in Jackson, killing... Nah, it didn't kill anyone nearby, it looks like it though. Pan forming and the Grenades moving as well there. Assault is underway. Oh dear. Assault and Hold though is not being used to spawn. There you go. Pan 4 caught already down to half health immediately. Pan 4 tank for sides. Pan 4 splits, he needs to get the other Pan 4 in as well. Their infantry's not supporting properly. Assault and Hold neither. Ah! I like the scope of the attack here from Achill, but the execution is already showing some flaws in there. No assault and hold, for example, anti-tank was burnt fast with the grenadiers. No stormtroopers, no panther grenadiers, and again, the panther force not quite moving in a fully pro pattern. There you go, another panther force down. Eesh. Yeah, not the best attack there from Achill. Not the best attack. He was able to salvage 2 panther force, but lost the grenadier squad in the process and didn't get a ton of damage on his opponent either. He didn't get any tanks. He got the anti-tank and crew. So yeah, that was not a great attack there by Achill. That was again, poorly executed sort of thing I was, worried about could happen. Like, he just charged in his tanks with insufficient support, didn't use his abilities properly either, and just, slowed down when he just kept pushing. When you make these kind of attacks, you don't slow down, you just push hard, you're properly supported. And this is also where Mort's been great, because if he had an idea what the support, heavy nodes were, he would just pop smoke on them, which one that really negated NVMDude's ability to stop the assault and as well. So not the best there. Setup could have been better and the execution could have been better. I like the idea, but just not a great execution there by Achill. And maybe just giving it NVMDude a good chance to turn this match in his favour now severely. And there go another Sherman away there for NVMDude. He's getting sniped there with the Sherman. And he's lost one pair to his squad and fought the one for the Thompsons. Sherman heading north, is again for the MD42 crew. Almost got that Sherman ready. Machine gun apart from the Sherman, 10 kills, Rechnaya 2. They're finding him, grenades was a Perch, roughing it off there. Ooh, that did not go well there. And there go another assault and hold, but again should have produced that during the first attack. Wave there. North Pen force the Sherman, need to be careful against tanks, of course. Perch with the host down. There go Rifkin goes off there. NVMDude now suddenly suffering heavy losses. Looks like Achill still has a shot of winning this. If he plays his cards correctly, or if NVMDude, does something really smart. And there goes Sun spinning those troops there, trying to flank, but also supposed to more to fire there from the other units. But this squad about to get a post out, in fact. Up north here, Penfold being pushed back. Looks like things are falling party for Achill. The other Penfold still being repaired. In fact, it is repaired, but he's forgotten about it. Got the center point with 191 versus 187. Things are looking very tense here, very much on the razor's edge. Using the center of 81 from this one, sub engage for the Sherman, more for 40 for Achill finally. And his squad about to get annihilated here, but the Sherman if you're not careful. And routed. NVMDude may want some more infantry though. More paratroops could be a good idea here. Panther 4 rushing northwards. Paratroops going here for the victory point. Panzer Force at the ready. Troops on watch. And now NVMDude's Panzer Force, they're moving about. 12 kills, Rechnaya 2. Another paratroop squad there. Paratroopers moving in, Gunners moving ahead. The Panther Force going for the centre. Anti-tank in the south, but not supporting the main assault that particularly well. In fact, quite exposed to being counter-attacked with infantry. There you go, paratroopers cleared out. And the assault in the centre not quite doing well either. Panther Force now racing in, but we now got a much stronger gun line here from their mind due to these handling the number of tanks he's got left. No assault and hold again. Not sure why he's sort of a bit hit and miss with it. There you go, lost another Grenadier squad to a Sherman shell. We got 141, 187. Panther 4 charging the tanks from the anti-tank. And Jack's also moving up north here. We've got more, another push of the anti-tank infantry. They're clearing up the north coast or north bank here. Panther 4 going back to the base. Centers could actually be overwhelmed. He could cost them the machine and even the Panther 4 here, depending how well NVMDude pushes now. We got 133 versus 97. And the Panther Force leading the counter up there straight to the A-center tank on here. Could take out the Panther Force. There you go. Jackson lands a great hit as well, but we could see both Panther Force going down there. Jackson shuttling in the center. There you go. Panther Force down. Panther Force down. And take aim there. Very good, very good. Thumbs up to NVMDude. Thumbs up. There you go. And one more hit. And there you go with this. Achill surrenders. His force is decimated. The opportunity is squandered. The Fuhrer moves cross with him. So there you go, a nice little 1 versus 1 here on Rechnaya Pereprava, highlighting the power of assault and hold and German infantry properly utilised. But again, he also then failed to utilise the property during attacks. So he's going for mortars as well. I think if he'd done that, he would have actually won. But in the end, his poor attack ultimately cost the matches. NVMDude proved to be a proficient defender. And also make great use of the purge and actually make good use of abilities. And that's definitely also, I think, a good reason for NVMDude actually winning. He actually made good use of elite troops and good use of the abilities. So 2 thumbs up to NVMDude. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on the tell friends, tell family, but don't tell enemies. This is Imperial Links and cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.